Stop sleeping with your cat right now. I know that sounds incredibly aggressive, but the brutal truth that most veterinarians actively avoid telling you while looking you straight in the eye is this. Every single night, under your own sheets, you are not strengthening a sacred, loving bond. You are, slowly and silently, destroying your feline's trust forever. And the absolute worst part about this hidden tragedy is that they have no way of warning you that they are suffering until the psychological damage is already done. I know it hurts to hear this. It hurts deeply because your intentions are the best possible. We know exactly what your daily routine looks like. You work all day, face exhausting traffic, deal with endless pressure, absorb stress from all sides, and when you finally unlock your front door, the place is empty and quiet. That specific nighttime moment, when the bedroom falls into absolute silence, seems to be the only time of true, unfiltered and peaceful connection with your pet. You turn off the lamp. You pull the thick, heavy blanket up to your neck. You feel that soft, warm, vibrating weight nestling right between your legs or pressed tightly against your back. They jump on the mattress, start making biscuits on your stomach, and that deep purring vibrates through the bed like a little engine of pure peace and contentment. You smile in the dark, close your eyes, and your very last thought before falling asleep is the absolute certainty that your cat loves you more than anything in the world. You interpret this entire scene as the absolute peak of affection. You see it as the ultimate seal of approval that you are an excellent owner and that your cat feels 100% safe, protected, and relaxed by your side. But your cat's brain does not work like yours, and it never will. Their biology is playing a much older, darker, and infinitely more dangerous game. And what you romantically call nighttime love, their ancient biology calls pure and simple survival. To truly understand the devastating level of silent stress you are imposing on your pet every night, you need to travel back thousands of years in the evolutionary timeline. The domestic cat, the very same adorable creature stretching on your soft pillow right now, carries exactly the same DNA, the exact same primal instincts, and the exact same deep-rooted fears as a solitary desert predator. Except out there in the unforgiving wild, the cat has a very serious and constant problem. They are a highly lethal predator, yes, but they are also prey. They are physically small. They are incredibly vulnerable to larger, faster predators like coyotes, birds of prey, or wandering canines. And the moment of absolute greatest vulnerability in the life of any animal walking the face of the earth is sleep. It is the terrifying moment when the eyes close, consciousness fades, and physical defenses completely drop to zero. When you, a modern human, go to sleep, you enter deep, paralyzing cycles. You literally shut your entire system down, becoming oblivious to the outside world. Your body freezes in a heavy, restorative state known as REM sleep, a biological mechanism evolutionarily designed to last 8 straight hours without any major interruptions. Because of this, you sleep like a rock. You sigh heavily, you toss and turn with sudden force, you kick the air, you pull the heavy blanket unpredictably, and you sometimes even talk or yell. For your cat, trying to sleep next to you is exactly like trying to rest on the fragile edge of an erupting volcano. Felines simply do not sleep for 8 straight hours like you do. They snooze in extremely light, fragmented microcycles of 15 to 30 minutes. Their central nervous system is always running in the background. It operates exactly like a high-tech military radar, constantly monitoring micro-changes in the room's lighting, slight noises echoing in the hallway, faint vibrations on the wooden floor, and subtle scent changes in the air. And then, in the middle of the dark night, when they finally manage to lower their guard just a fraction and relax their tense muscles, you move your leg abruptly. To you, it was just a harmless, unconscious readjustment of your pillow because your arm fell asleep. To your cat's hypersensitive biological sensors, it was a magnitude 8 earthquake striking without warning. Their tiny heart races to maximum beats per minute in the exact same millisecond. Their pupils dilate instantly in the pitch darkness, swallowing any trace of ambient light to scan for threats. Adrenaline and cortisol shoot through their veins like liquid fire. Their brain forces them to recalculate the entire security perimeter of the room instantly. They wake up in a state of absolute panic, fully prepared to fight or flee for their lives. Think about this horrifying reality for just 1 second. Imagine closing your eyes and being violently jolted awake, heart pounding in your throat, genuinely thinking the ceiling of your bedroom is collapsing on your head. Now imagine that happening 6, 7, or even 10 times a night, every single night of your entire life. That is exactly what you are doing to your best friend's fragile nervous system. You are imposing a severe state of chronic hypervigilance on them, and you are masking it as coziness and love. You might be sitting there thinking right now that your cat actively chooses to sleep with you, that the bedroom door is wide open and they come to the bed purely because they want to. Of course they do. Cats are magnetically drawn to your body heat. Their natural core temperature is higher than ours, and in the freezing middle of the night, you are literally a giant fleshy radiator, providing warm and safe refuge against the midnight cold. They come to you seeking that absurd thermal comfort and the calming, familiar scent of your skin. But the psychological price their fragile mind pays for a few hours of warmth is simply devastating and irreversible. Observe the glaring signs in your own bed. They have been screaming in your face for years, and you, completely blinded by your human love, have always misinterpreted everything. Where exactly does your cat sleep? Do they sleep in the far corner, right on the dangerous edge of the mattress, almost falling off? Do they sleep way down there, at the very bottom of your feet? Or do they lie in the middle of the bed, but strictly facing the bedroom door, turning their back completely to you? You probably pat yourself on the chest and think this is beautiful. You foolishly think they are your loyal guardian, protecting the fragile, sleeping human from the hidden dangers of the night. Wake up. They are not protecting you from anything. They are strategically positioning themselves on the fastest possible escape route. They lie at the foot of the bed because they know, out of pure ancient survival instinct, that if the human mountain rolls over them in the dark, they have less than a millisecond to jump to the floor and avoid being crushed alive. They lie facing the door because they desperately need to monitor the only entry and exit point of the territory. They are not relaxed. Your bed is not a love nest. It is a stressful war trench, and their deep trust in you is breaking night after exhausting night. It is exactly 3:14 a.m. The bedroom is pitch black, and the heavy silence is so thick you can hear your own deep rhythmic breathing echoing off the walls. Your human body finally reaches the absolute deepest, most paralyzing stage of rest. And it is in that exact, unpredictable millisecond that the tragedy happens. Your brain sends a sudden, involuntary electrical command to your muscles. Your knee gives a brutal, violent jerk under the thick blankets, or you simply roll over, throwing the entire dead weight of your torso to the left side of the mattress without warning. To you, in your deep slumber, it was nothing more than a silly, forgotten dream. But to your cat, who was curled up tightly in the corner of the mattress, desperately trying to catch a moment of peace, it was a direct, physical attack. Their amygdala, the tiny, primitive terror center of the feline brain, lights up like a blaring nuclear alarm. The cat scrambles and retreats to the far edge of the bed, staring at your sleeping form in the dark. Their chest rises and falls rapidly, panting with invisible stress. And in that terrifying moment of pure panic, they do not see the kind, loving person who gently fills their food bowl every dawn. They see a living, colossal, unpredictable, and highly dangerous mass of moving weight. You just broke the most sacred rule of nature. The resting territory must be completely safe, and yours is definitively not. The terrifying result of this invisible nightly torture is catastrophic, and it silently destroys your cat's mind during the daylight hours. That sweet cat who sleeps glued to you every single night actually lives in a permanent state of chronic and profound sleep deprivation. They are a clinically exhausted, mentally drained animal operating day after day purely on their nervous system's last drops of emergency reserve. Do you want real, undeniable physical proof that your cat is suffering severe psychological damage right under your nose? Pay close attention to what happens in your house when the sun comes up. You know that moment when they come asking for affection, rub against your legs, purr loudly, and then suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, the switch flips. They give you an aggressive, painful bite and run away across the room with their ears pinned flat back. You know when they start meowing desperately at 4 in the afternoon or at the crack of dawn, pacing the living room like an anguished ghost for no apparent reason at all? Or when they develop that obsessive, destructive habit of tearing up the side of your brand new sofa, completely ignoring the 3 expensive scratching posts you specifically bought and scattered around the house. It is not their breed's fault. They do not have a strong personality. They aren't naturally vindictive, spiteful, or crazy, as people love to ignorantly label them on social media. They are simply exhausted. The sudden, unprovoked aggression, the untamable nighttime hyperactivity, the wild zoomies around the house when you are trying to relax, and even peeing on purpose outside the litter box on your rug, these are the desperate cries for help of a collapsing neurological system. They cannot shut their mind off because their chosen nest is a constant human earthquake zone. And as long as they keep sleeping in that exact same bed with you, absorbing every flinch and kick, they will never, ever know what it is to have truly restorative, healing sleep. So, we have reached the bitterest, hardest pill you will ever have to swallow as a pet owner today. If you truly love your cat beyond your own human selfishness and need for cuddles, if you want them to live 15, 20 glorious years with a perfectly healthy brain, a calm heart, and a bulletproof immune system, you need to get them out of your bed. But pay very close attention to my next words. You cannot simply shut the bedroom door in their face tonight and walk away. Cats are creatures of extreme, fragile routine. If you cut off their access abruptly, coldly, and without any transition, they will interpret it as a brutal, final banishment from the pack. They will cry for hours, they will aggressively scratch the wooden door until their little paws bleed, and they will enter a deep, traumatic panic of abandonment. You won't solve the sleep issue. You will instantly generate a severe crisis of separation anxiety. There is an exact step-by-step biological protocol to do this correctly. The sleep detox needs to be surgical, methodical, and completely invisible to them. First, you're going to build what feline biology calls the armored nest. Cats need 2 absolutely non-negotiable things to sink into a deep, predator-free sleep: extreme height and constant, reliable heat. Set up an extremely soft, plush bed, preferably in an enclosed cave or dome shape, where they feel hugged and protected from all angles. Place this bed in a high, stable, and secure spot in your bedroom or a quiet nearby room. Put it on top of a sturdy dresser, a tall wardrobe, or better yet, install an exclusive, secure wall shelf just for them. But the big secret, the ultimate hack that changes everything, is the temperature. A few minutes before you go to sleep, place a small hot water bottle securely wrapped in a thick towel or a pet-safe heating pad hidden safely under the mattress of their cave. For the first few nights, this new routine will test your patience harshly. When they try to get into your bed out of pure, stubborn habit, you will gently pick them up without saying absolutely a single word. Do not pet them, do not talk to them, do not negotiate or apologize. Simply lift their body firmly, support their weight, and place them gently inside the warm, armored nest. The radiant, comforting heat from the new bed will immediately hack their primate instinct. They will feel the perfect, soothing temperature, look around, and realize that they are up high from where they can completely monitor the entire room and the doorway in total safety. And for the very first time in their entire life, the feline brain will finally turn off the red flashing alarms and understand, here, nothing can crush me. Here, I am untouchable. It will take 3 to 7 days of raw persistence and consistency. But I guarantee you with absolute certainty that when your cat finally begins to sleep deeply, shielded, and far away from your violent nighttime spasms, you will see a biological miracle happen in the broad daylight. That senseless, sudden aggression will melt away into thin air. The desperate, haunting meows will disappear completely. They will become an incredibly sweeter, much more patient, and profoundly more affectionate animal with you. Because for the very first time since the day you adopted them, they won't be fighting a silent war to survive the night. I need you to go down to the comments right now and be brutally honest with yourself and with us. At what exact moment in this video did you realize you were actually ruining your cat's sleep without even knowing it? Tell me down below what your nighttime routine is currently like, and if your cat has ever shown any of these hidden signs of stress during the day. Do it, because your personal story could open the eyes of hundreds of other worried owners who are reading this right now, feeling exactly as guilty and confused as you.
What I'm doing?
We are building a community here to learn together and give these animals the absolute best life possible. And if this video truly helped you understand your pet's complex mind, subscribe to the channel right now, because the place where they sleep is just the very first mistake you are making every single day. Did you know that the exact spot where you place your cat's water bowl could be actively destroying their kidneys in complete, deadly silence? Click on the video appearing on your screen right now and discover exactly how to save your cat's health before it is too late. I will see you there.